Standing beside a turquoise lake so clear it mirrors snow-covered mountains perfectly. Picture endless forests stretching beyond the horizon. Cities where modern skyscrapers stand alongside centuries-old architecture. And roads leading into landscapes where bears, moose, wolves, and whales still roam freely. Welcome to Canada, a nation of breathtaking beauty, incredible diversity, and unforgettable adventures. This is not just another destination. It is a country where nature dominates the landscape, where every season transforms the scenery into something entirely new, and where cultures from around the world have come together to create one of the most welcoming societies on Earth. Welcome to Canada. Located in the northern part of North America, Canada stretches from the Atlantic Ocean in the east to the Pacific Ocean in the west, and all the way to the Arctic Ocean in the north. It shares the world's longest international border with the United States and covers an astonishing 9.98 million square kilometers, making it the second largest country on Earth after Russia. Despite its immense size, Canada has a relatively small population of around 42 million people. Vast wilderness dominates much of the country, leaving enormous areas untouched by urban development. Canada is officially bilingual. English and French serve as the country's official languages, reflecting centuries of British and French influence. French is spoken primarily in Quebec, while English dominates most other provinces. Canada's currency is the Canadian dollar, commonly abbreviated as CAD. Its capital city is Ottawa, but many visitors mistakenly believe Toronto or Vancouver holds that title. Today, we will travel across this magnificent nation, from towering Rocky Mountains to Arctic tundra, bustling multicultural cities to quiet fishing villages, spectacular waterfalls to hidden alpine lakes. This is Canada like you've never seen before. Canada's geography is almost impossible to comprehend without seeing it firsthand. The country stretches nearly 5,500 kilometers from east to west and spans 6 different time zones. It possesses the world's longest coastline, over 243,000 kilometers, touching 3 oceans. Its landscapes are astonishingly diverse. In western Canada rise the magnificent Rocky Mountains, towering peaks covered in snow stand above emerald forests and crystal-clear glacial lakes. Some mountains exceed 3,900 meters, creating one of the world's most spectacular alpine environments. Among these mountains lies Banff National Park, where turquoise waters, dramatic cliffs, and abundant wildlife create scenery that seems almost unreal. Further west, British Columbia offers rugged coastlines, ancient rainforests, and thousands of islands. Here, giant cedar and Douglas fir trees have stood for centuries, while fjords carve deep into the coastline. In central Canada, vast prairie provinces stretch toward the horizon. Golden wheat fields wave beneath enormous skies, creating sunsets unlike anywhere else on Earth. Moving north, forests become thicker. Canada contains nearly 9% of the world's forests, providing habitat for countless wildlife species. The Northern Territories transform dramatically. Here lies the Arctic tundra, a frozen landscape where polar bears roam sea ice, caribou migrate across vast plains, and the northern lights illuminate winter skies with green, purple, and blue ribbons of dancing light. Perhaps Canada's greatest natural treasure is water. The country contains over 2 million lakes. Nearly 1/5 of the world's freshwater is found within Canada's borders. Lake Louise, Moraine Lake, Peyto Lake, Emerald Lake. Each possesses vivid blue colors created by tiny particles of glacial rock suspended in the water. These colors have become symbols of Canadian beauty worldwide. Every season transforms these landscapes. Spring awakens forests. Summer fills national parks with hikers and wildlife. Autumn paints maple forests brilliant shades of red, orange, and gold. Winter blankets everything beneath sparkling snow, creating opportunities for skiing, snowboarding, dog sledding, and ice skating. Canada isn't simply beautiful. It is breathtaking in every direction. Long before European explorers arrived, Indigenous peoples had lived across these lands for thousands of years. First Nations, Inuit, and Métis communities developed rich cultures, languages, traditions, and deep relationships with the natural environment. Archaeological evidence suggests humans have lived in Canada for at least 15,000 years. European exploration began in the late 15th century. In 1497, John Cabot reached Newfoundland under the English crown. Soon afterward, French explorers including Jacques Cartier traveled along the St. Lawrence River, laying foundations for New France. Throughout the following centuries, Britain and France competed for control of North America. One of history's most significant turning points came in 1759 during the Battle of the Plains of Abraham outside Quebec City. British forces defeated the French, dramatically reshaping the future of Canada. Eventually, Britain assumed control. On July 1, 1867, Canada officially became a self-governing dominion through confederation. Initially consisting of 4 provinces, Canada gradually expanded westward and northward until reaching its current size. Throughout the 20th century, Canada participated in both world wars, emerging as a respected middle power on the global stage. Today, it remains a constitutional monarchy within the Commonwealth while operating as a parliamentary democracy. Historic landmarks preserve these remarkable stories. Old Quebec stone walls remain the only fortified city walls north of Mexico. Parliament Hill in Ottawa symbolizes Canada's democracy. The Rideau Canal, originally built for military purposes, has become a UNESCO World Heritage Site. L'Anse aux Meadows in Newfoundland preserves evidence of Viking exploration nearly 500 years before Columbus. Canada's history reflects resilience, cooperation, cultural diversity, and continual growth. Although often overshadowed by Toronto and Vancouver, Ottawa quietly serves as Canada's political heart. Located in Ontario along the Ottawa River, the capital combines elegant government buildings with vibrant neighborhoods and green spaces. Dominating the skyline is Parliament Hill. Its Gothic Revival architecture rivals Europe's finest government buildings. Each summer, visitors gather to watch the famous changing of the guard ceremony. The Rideau Canal flows through the city. During winter, it transforms into the world's largest naturally frozen skating rink. Thousands of residents and tourists glide along kilometers of ice while enjoying hot chocolate and the famous Canadian pastry known as beaver tails. Despite being the nation's capital, Ottawa feels surprisingly relaxed. Toronto is Canada's largest city and financial center. Its skyline is dominated by the iconic CN Tower. Home to people from over 200 ethnic backgrounds, Toronto offers extraordinary cultural diversity. Neighborhoods such as Chinatown, Little Italy, Greektown, and Kensington Market showcase cuisines and traditions from around the world. Vancouver, surrounded by mountains and ocean, consistently ranks among the world's most beautiful cities. Residents can ski in the mountains during the morning and kayak in the Pacific Ocean during the afternoon. Stanley Park, Granville Island, and the city's vibrant waterfront make Vancouver unforgettable. Montreal combines European elegance with North American energy. French language and culture dominate daily life. Historic Old Montreal features cobblestone streets, centuries-old churches, charming cafes, and lively festivals throughout the year. Calgary stands as the gateway to the Canadian Rockies. Its annual Calgary Stampede celebrates Western heritage with rodeos, concerts, and cultural events attracting visitors from around the globe. Quebec City feels like stepping into Europe. Its fortified walls, narrow streets, and Chateau Frontenac create one of North America's most romantic destinations. Edmonton surprises visitors with expansive river valleys, cultural festivals, and one of North America's largest shopping centers. Halifax offers maritime charm, historic waterfronts, seafood restaurants, and access to the stunning Atlantic coastline. Each city reveals a different side of Canada's identity. No journey through Canada would be complete without visiting Niagara Falls. Millions of liters of water thunder over massive cliffs every second, creating one of Earth's greatest natural spectacles. Banff National Park remains Canada's crown jewel. Lake Louise, Moraine Lake, Icefields Parkway, and countless mountain trails offer unforgettable experiences. Jasper National Park provides darker skies, abundant wildlife, and peaceful wilderness. Whistler attracts winter sports enthusiasts from around the world while offering mountain biking and hiking during summer. The Cabot Trail in Nova Scotia winds along dramatic coastal cliffs with spectacular Atlantic Ocean views. The Bay of Fundy experiences the world's highest tides. Twice each day, enormous volumes of seawater rush in and out, dramatically transforming the coastline. Churchill, Manitoba, is one of the world's best places to observe polar bears and beluga whales. Prince Edward Island enchants visitors with rolling green fields, red cliffs, and literary connections to and of Green Gables. The Thousand Islands region offers scenic boat cruises through beautiful freshwater landscapes. Whether chasing waterfalls, hiking mountains, or exploring charming villages, Canada offers endless adventure. Canadian cuisine reflects influences from Indigenous traditions, French heritage, British customs, and immigrant communities worldwide. The country's most famous dish is poutine. Originally from Quebec, it combines crispy fries, cheese curds, and rich gravy into a comforting national favorite. Another iconic treat is maple syrup. Canada produces nearly 3/4 of the world's maple syrup. Visitors often enjoy maple candies, maple butter, and fresh syrup poured over pancakes. Seafood dominates coastal regions. Atlantic lobster, oysters, scallops, mussels, and wild salmon rank among Canada's culinary highlights. In Montreal, smoked meat sandwiches have become legendary. Freshly baked Montreal bagels also attract devoted fans. On the streets of Vancouver, multicultural flavors shine through Japanese sushi, Korean barbecue, Indian curries, Chinese dumplings, and fresh seafood. Popular desserts include butter tarts, Nanaimo bars, and beaver tails, fried pastries topped with cinnamon sugar, chocolate, fruit, or maple syrup. Ice wine, produced from naturally frozen grapes, represents one of Canada's most famous beverages. Craft breweries and local wineries have also flourished across many provinces. Canadian cuisine is comforting, diverse, and deeply connected to regional traditions. Canada's wildlife is among the richest on Earth. Moose wander forests and wetlands. Black bears forage across national parks. Grizzly bears patrol mountain valleys. Polar bears dominate Arctic coastlines. Wolves roam northern wilderness. Beavers, Canada's national animal, continue shaping rivers through remarkable engineering. Along Canada's coastlines, humpback whales, orcas, blue whales, and beluga whales migrate through nutrient-rich waters. Birdwatchers encounter bald eagles, snowy owls, puffins, and countless migratory species. Canada protects this incredible biodiversity through an extensive network of national parks. Banff, Jasper, Yoho, Gros-Morne, Pacific Rim, Fundy, and Nahanni represent only a small portion of these protected landscapes. Conservation remains a national priority. Wildlife corridors, habitat restoration, marine protected areas, and Indigenous-led conservation initiatives help preserve ecosystems for future generations. Visitors are encouraged to observe wildlife responsibly while respecting natural habitats. Beyond famous attractions lie extraordinary places few international visitors discover. Tofino, on Vancouver Island, offers rugged beaches, surfing, ancient rainforests, and spectacular storm watching. Waterton Lakes National Park provides dramatic mountain scenery with far fewer crowds than Banff. Kluane National Park in Yukon protects Canada's tallest mountains and enormous glaciers. Fogo Island in Newfoundland combines dramatic coastal landscapes with unique artistic communities. The Magdalen Islands charm visitors with colorful fishing villages, sandstone cliffs, and pristine beaches. Dawson City preserves memories of the Klondike Gold Rush through historic wooden buildings and lively cultural festivals. Elora, Ontario, captivates visitors with limestone cliffs and picturesque rivers. Drumheller reveals Canada's prehistoric past through remarkable badlands and one of the world's finest dinosaur museums. These destinations reward curious travelers willing to venture beyond the typical tourist routes. Canada is more than mountains, more than lakes, more than cities. It is a country where nature still feels limitless, where cultures from every corner of the globe live together, and where every province tells a different story. From the thunder of Niagara Falls to the silence of the Arctic. From French-speaking Quebec to multicultural Toronto. From the towering Rockies to peaceful Atlantic fishing villages. Canada invites travelers to slow down, explore deeply, and experience one of the planet's most extraordinary countries. Whether you seek adventure, wildlife, history, culture, photography, or unforgettable road trips, Canada offers memories that last a lifetime. As the sun sets behind snow-covered peaks, reflections shimmer across crystal-clear lakes, whales surface beside rugged coastlines, and the northern lights dance across Arctic skies. one thing becomes certain. Canada is not simply a place you visit. It is a place that stays with you forever. Thank you for traveling across Canada with us. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this channel for more breathtaking journeys across the world's most incredible destinations. Until our next adventure, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep traveling with us.